and this is Meet Me at the Table. So I'm doing things a little differently to my community, and with my community, I'm actually not in my regular Meet Me at the Table space. I've taken this live, I've taken it on the road, but I was reflecting. I wanted to share this time of reflection with all of you. And if any of you had a chance to see my live on Instagram, go to AyannaSpeaks at Instagram, and it was with my publisher, Timothy Bond from True Vine Publishing, and we really had a chance to talk about just intersectionality, had to talk about being authentic. And if you're part of my community and you ever received the Build With Me newsletter, one of the things that we talk about is being your authentic whole self. Bring your authentic whole self to the conversation. And so as I was walking around the area where I am now, just enjoying the sights, I started to reflect. And I started to reflect as I saw people that were so different from me in an area that's different from where I've grown up, that I am uniquely designed by God. And not just me, each and every one of us are uniquely designed by God. And that's something that my mother used to always say to me. She used to always say it to any woman that she encountered, any child of God that she encountered, that they were great, that they were uniquely designed by God. And when I started to think about that, I thought about the point that being uniquely designed by God means I am supposed to bring my whole self to any interaction. Why am I saying that? Because having had some conversations with some individuals and reflecting on some of my interactions with others, I started thinking, hey, maybe I need to tone this down, or maybe I'll just be quiet and keep this to myself, or, maybe I would just be silent, or, all these thoughts come in. I had those thoughts from an interaction with someone close to me, an interaction with a friend, a business interaction. And because of someone's response to me in a business interaction, I almost said, this is not worth my energy. And I almost pulled back from the conversation. But I said, no, I'm here at the table because I'm supposed to be bringing something to the conversation. And it's really my level of expertise that may be a little more vast than this person next to me. So no, I won't be silent. And just as I respected them, I need to bring my conversation and my perspective, my POV, my point of view, to the table. I started thinking about that in my interactions with individuals who may be different from me. If you're a jokester and you're around people who are serious, you may feel like, okay, I need to tone down my joking, or let me not just joke. If you're serious or an intellectual around people that really aren't into reading and stuff like that, you might think, let me just tone that down and let me not speak. But the thing is, you are there, you are at the conversation for a reason. You are there for a reason, and that's not meant to be toned down in any way. So what am I saying? I'm saying that you are uniquely designed by God. Every aspect of you, you're supposed to bring your whole authentic self to the conversation. Not just that you need to, but the conversation needs your whole self. Hi, everyone who's tuning in. Glad to see you guys. Would love to hear your comment about bringing your authentic whole self to the conversation, recognizing that you are uniquely designed by God. And it's not just about you being different. It's about your point of view is needed. And this day and age, your perspective, your conversation needs to be brought to the table. Hey to all the people, international folks that may be out there. Bonsoir to some of the people that are speaking in France. But I was just reflecting on that, and I wanted to talk about that. Don't let anything dim your light. Don't let anything silence your voice. Recognize your target audience, and then recognize your audience. Read the room. But that doesn't mean to dim your light, and it doesn't mean to silence your voice. It means that you learn how to use all aspects of yourself to navigate that audience or navigate that conversation. You are uniquely designed by God. Your POV is extremely important at any table, in any conversation, in your personal relationships, in your friendships, and your job. And listen, if you're in a friendship or a relationship that the only way you can interact with them, if it's under their terms and their terms only, then that needs to be discussed. Either we're going to come to a common ground and you're going to respect me for who I am, and we're going to come to the table and you recognize that you cannot control my interactions, or we're just not going to have a conversation. We're not going to have an interaction. Like, it has to be that real this day, because I think we're in such a cancel culture, a posting culture, so used to posting and then not wanting to hear what the other person has to say. And I may not like it, but at least I know the real you, and I know how to interact with you if I choose to interact with you. I have great news, exciting news. On April 26th, I am releasing my 4th book, Faith and Transformation Fridays. It's specifically meant for you to just take the weekend, that Friday, after a long week, kick back, relax, and just reflect on the week. And use the different segments in the chapters to work your way through it. It's a faith journal. It's a faith workbook, and it's meant to allow you to reflect, and also for your faith to grow and increase your faith in who Christ called you to be, and in Christ and in the Word of Christ to grow, and then for you to see the beautiful transformation that happens as a result. That's coming out on Saturday, April 26th, and I'm excited. I'm excited to share it with all of you. I'm excited for the event. You can go to Eventbrite, Faith and Transformation Fridays. You'll find it on Eventbrite. I hope you can make it out. I would love to see you there. But today, meet me at the table with Ayanna from AyannaSpeaks. We're talking about being uniquely designed by God, bringing your whole authentic self to the conversation unapologetically. I'd love to hear from you. Take care.